Hey guys, Miss Rupa here, welcome. We are going to start out today by talking about the solar system and the Milky Way galaxy. And guys, I am super pumped about these lessons. So let's jump in and talk about what exactly a galaxy is first. A galaxy is a huge bunch of stars all clustered together in space. Our solar system, which includes the sun, the earth, and the 7 other planets, is actually part of a galaxy called the Milky Way. And I think that's just a super cool name. The Milky Way contains hundreds of billions of stars, kind of like our sun. And most of those stars actually have at least one planet orbiting around that. So take a minute and let that sink in. How cool is that? That our sun is not the only star in our galaxy. In this video, we are going to look at our solar system and the planets that are in our solar system. In this particular video, also, we are going to focus on just the 4 inner planets. So our planets are divided up into those that are closest to the sun, which are the inner planets, and then those that are far away from our sun, which are called the outer planets. So we're going to focus on the ones that are close, okay? But let's start out with our awesome star, which is called the sun. So the sun is the star of our solar system, and it is actually called a yellow dwarf. And it is 4.6 billion years old, and it is just a hot ball of glowing gases. Okay, it's very, very hot. I learned and I thought that was such a cool fact that the gravity of the sun, that force of gravity, holds the entire solar system together. So if it weren't for the sun, our planets would be just flying off in different directions. But that gravity holds everything in our solar system together. Super cool. So let's jump in and talk about the 4 planets that are closest to our star, the sun, okay? Number 1, we have the planet Mercury. Now, Mercury is the smallest and closest planet to the sun, and it is actually shrinking. So it's getting smaller as the days go by. Interesting fact, even though Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, it is not actually the hottest planet. There is a planet that is hotter than Mercury. I wonder what it could be. All right, so that's just a few facts about Mercury. That's the first planet in our solar system, closest to the sun, okay? It is very small, it is very rocky, but again, not the hottest planet. Number 2, the next planet is called Venus, okay? And Venus is actually the same size as Earth, but it is a completely different world. It's so cool. It has a very thick atmosphere that traps heat. And that makes Venus the hottest planet in our sun, that thick atmosphere trapping in that heat. Pictures and scans have shown that there are lots of volcanoes and mountain ranges on Venus as well. But the main fact that you guys need to remember is that very thick atmosphere, a very toxic atmosphere. We cannot live on Venus. We could not be able to breathe, okay? Unfortunately. But Venus is the hottest planet. Okay, so that's the second planet. Number 3 of our inner planets is us, the Earth. The Earth is the 3rd planet from the sun. It is the only planet known, at least for right now, to be able to host life. We have a lot of different surfaces on our Earth, mountains, canyons, plains. But what covers most of the Earth is that water. And so far, we have not seen another planet that has as much water as we do. Okay, so again, we need to take care of our planet. But Earth is very special in that it has an atmosphere, it has oxygen that we can breathe, just a lot of different factors that make Earth a very special place. Okay, Earth is number 3, the 3rd planet of the inner planets, all right? The last planet that we're going to talk about just in this video is the planet Mars. And Mars is the only other planet that we have been able to research very heavily. We have sent different satellites and rovers to Mars to discover different types of soils and terrain on the planet. Mars is a very dusty and cold planet. It's like a desert. Deserts can be cold too. There are actually seasons on Mars, just like there are here on Earth. And another cool fact is that they have polar ice caps. Like I said before, it is the most explored planet in our solar system, and it is a very rocky planet with volcanoes and craters. Mars actually has 2 moons. Earth has 1, Mars has 2. And we were very hopeful that Mars would be able to sustain life, but as of right now, we don't know that that is possible. So hopefully they'll be able to find out and research more about Mars, and maybe they'll find out that it actually can sustain life. I mean, that would be super, super cool. So the 4 inner planets that we have talked about today, which starting out with our sun, which is the star, the 4 inner planets are number 1, Mercury, number 2, Venus, number 3, Earth, and number 4, Mars. Okay, so in our next video, we are going to talk about what lies outside the outer planets, and there are 4 more of those, and I will talk to you guys about those.